Hello, it's Rosemary here. How are you doing? Woo! Okay, let's talk social media for business, how to develop your content strategy. I just want to give you a few ideas that you need to think through in order to actually use social media for business, or else it becomes a bit of a time suck. You can spend a whole lot of time trying to just kind of get seen on social media if you don't have a bit of an idea or a bit of a strategy in place. So let's look into this. Okay, so first of all, know where your best prospects spend their time, okay? The English on that is not great, is it? Okay, so there are new social media platforms popping up all the time. I mean, Periscope is the new one at the moment, and it's popping up. Well, yeah, they keep popping up everywhere. People keep creating new platforms, and you could try to be present everywhere, or else, or you'll find, no, you could try to be present everywhere, but then you will find that your time is being sucked into lots of activities. Why not, first of all, figure out where your people are, where the most of your people are? So maybe you have current customers already, or current team members if you're in network marketing, or distributors. Then you can find out where you got them from. Okay, if they are, find out what social media platforms they actually use, and that is the first thing to consider. Okay, and then you choose one or two of these platforms to actually master. So they tell you that they're in all of them, really. But then you choose the ones that you like. Yeah, you choose the one that you know best, instead of trying to learn a new platform and then trying to promote your business all at the same time. Why not use the one you're already using if you know your people are on there? If not, if your people are not already on there, then yeah, you will have to learn another one. But hey, it's just one of them things. Hey, we're growing business here. And what kind of content works? So when you find out where these people are, you go and decide to build your own platform there for your business and yourself. You can now go and do some research, see what kind of content works on these platforms. Of course, places like Pinterest is all about the pictures. You can't decide that you're going to put lots of text on there because it just won't work. So it's all about what kind of content does each platform actually need. Then you need to put a plan together as to how you're going to do that. What image sizes are there, because there's so many different ones. And yeah, now we have the joys of canva.com, which enable you to create content in all different sizes, although so does PicMonkey. But it's just these things that you have to consider when you're putting your social media content strategy together. And then, yeah, it's a case of creating that content. Create the content. And then put it out in the world, because you can research forever and discover forever what other people are up to or what's happening on the platform. But ultimately, what the best results will be obtained by you actually taking action and putting some content out there and testing it to see what the response is to it. Okay. And you know what? For some people, they don't even do this. It's just a case of, you know what? I'm going to put this out there, try it out and see what happens, and just keep, or because they're very strong about who they want to be and the kind of people that they want to attract into their business, and that could be you, then you don't want to tone down your message just because people are not responding to it, because you know that of the 7 billion people on the planet, basically, the chances are that your people are out there, and you may as well just speak your message clearly until you find them. It can take a while to get there, but it's a workable way of doing business. So don't feel you have to tone yourself down because people are not responding. It just means that you haven't found your people yet, and you just need to be very self-believing, if that is even a word, in order to stay the course until your people find you. Okay. After a while, you can start recycling your content, okay? Like, I've been doing social media now for about 3, 4, 5 years actively for my business. So now I do recycle a lot of the stuff that I used before. I tweak it to make it sound a bit more like my current self, because, we grow and develop. But ultimately, yeah, I can use a lot of that 3 years worth of social media, and I've been very prolific when it comes to Facebook, that I can now use again. And that is pretty helpful. So the more effort you put into it now, it just means that you get to recycle. It's almost like a 6 month of really hard create this content that people are responding to, or that ultimately I want to say, and then I can start to recycle it differently, put it on pictures instead of having it as text, record it instead of so there's all kinds of different things you can do with stuff once you've actually created it in the first place. So that can be something that you add on to your content marketing strategy, recognizing that you just need to do the work for a period of time, and then you can use it and use it and use it and use it, as long as it still stays recent and relevant. Okay, so don't expect everything for free. That's the other thing. People get really annoyed when they have to pay to get their content seen, and it's like, seriously, the people that created these platforms, they shed blood and tears to get people onto it. So why do we think as business owners or entrepreneurs that we get to use it for free? Of course not. So be willing to pay for something that is providing you with access to a lot of your prospects all in one place, rather than having to send out direct mail or anything like that, which would cost you considerably more. Then pay for to be seen, pay to play. Hey, okay. And finally, it's just building your platform or presence on whatever social media platform you choose is not enough to bring them in. Instead of waiting for people to find you and send out your stuff, which if it is good, they will do, but why don't you take control of that situation yourself? Don't wait until somebody else comes and, shares your stuff. Share it. Go and find out where your prospects are. What groups are they in? Go and hang out there. Whose pages do they spend time on? Go and make friends there and then invite them back to your platform where they can see what you're doing. Okay, don't just wait for everybody to find you. It can work, but it'll just take a long time. Okay, so remember, it's social media, I see on there, because it is about you being social. Okay, so if you would like more tips on building your business, I'm putting together a great toolkit which will have all kinds of information in it. But for now, you can go get my wonderful marketing blueprint, and it's completely free to you. It's rosemarynonnyknight.com/marketing blueprint. And again, it's rosemarynonnyknight.com/marketing blueprint. It's been a pleasure. Fight for, create the business you want.